Okay, so I am so excited for today's look because I am using the new neutral Natasha Denona Biba palette. I'm excited because I get to try out Natasha's formula, which I am not too acquainted with. The only palette that I've tried so far from Natasha is the gold palette. So today I'm going to try to create something neutral but still popping. So I'm going to go in. So there's three different rows. First of all, this is the cool row, this is the neutral row, and this is warm. So I'm going to focus in on the neutral and cools for today. I'm going to save the warm for another day. But I want to try to create something for you guys. So I'm going to start out with the color Buff. Where's she at? This is Buff. I'm going to start out with her in the crease, and I'm working with a MAC 217 blending brush. I already have my lids prepped with my Too Faced Born This Way multi-sculpting concealer. So I'm working that color in the crease. This is a matte shade. It is super creamy, easy to blend. Okay, so what do I want to do now? Before I get too far ahead of myself, I want to go ahead and take the color Tusk, and this is one of the cools, and I'm going to use this as I'm going to open up the inner portion of the eye and hit the brow bone just a little bit using a Morphe M441 brush. It is quite similar to the MAC 224 blending brush. Again, I'm just using this color to open up the eye. Then I'm going to take a very little bit of this color and hit the brow bone area. This is going to just add some lift to the eye. I'm going to go back into my MAC 224 blending brush, not adding any color. And basically, I'm softening the edges. All right, so now I'm going to go in with the color Tone. And I think that this one is a cream to powder matte. I am picking this color up with a Crown C510. It is similar to the MAC shader brush. So basically, I'm going to pat this color on my lid. What I'm going to do is go back in with that 217. I'm going to pick up just a little bit of color. I'm going to pick up the shade Seed, and this is a very dark, earthy brown cool tone shade. This is a e.l.f. angled brush. I'm going to pick that up, and I'm going to tap that in to the lash line. All right, so the next brush I'm going to pick up is my Morphe M514 brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Pasha. And so what I'm going to do with this shade is concentrate that in on the outer portion of the eye. This is a Sephora winged eyeliner brush. So basically, I'm winging out this color, Seed. And basically all I'm doing to finish it up is going back in with that MAC 217 and blending the outer edge of the eye inward. Okay, so what I'll do off camera is finish up the other side of the eye and I'll be right back. What we're going to do now is finish up the bottom of the eye. I know I'm looking a little bit crazy because I have all this powder on my face, but no need to worry. We are going to take the color, but first Espresso, and I'm going to go into the waterline of my eye. All right, so that's that. And then I'm going to take this little bitty brush and I'm going to apply the color Seed. That's the shade that we use to create the little wing that we have going. Up under the eyes, I am going to go in with the color Pasha. I use this color on the outer corner of the eye to add depth. So before we finish up the face, let's go ahead and pop on my lashes for today. And I'm going to be wearing some of my current favorite eyelashes, and these lashes are the Eyelure Marquise lashes. They were on sale at Target last week, but these are my favorites of the moment. So I'm going to pop those on along with the Essence Lash Princess mascara, which I have really been loving. I love this mascara. I love the wand. It is super black. This wand reminds me of the Hourglass wand, and I've been loving it. So those are some current favorites of mine that you will probably see in my favorites probably for April or March, I believe. So yeah, I'm gonna hop off camera, do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, dolls, this is the final look using the Natasha Denona Neutral Biba palette. So far, I haven't used all of the shades. For example, I have not used all of the warm row. I'm going to be doing a completely separate video covering the warm row, testing some other makeup that I want to try out on my channel. So this look that I created was using all matte and creamy matte formulas, and they blended out like a dream. The textures, everything, all the colors that I used showed up on my skin tone, and that's one of the things that I was actually concerned about. The only one that might give me some trouble, actually there's two, is Freckle and the Sculpture shade, but we'll talk more about those when I do my full review. But these are my first impressions so far. The textures, everything about the palette, the way it's constructed, just the quality of it. Of course, it's a pricey palette. I do love this palette. These are colors that you might already have in your collection. If that's the case, of course, you don't need it. I probably don't need it myself, but of course, I am discovering Natasha Denona, so I'm going to purchase things from her because I don't really have much in my collection. So this is what I created. I am definitely in love with the look that I came up with today. You guys comment down below and let me know what you think. Actually, really quick, if you are interested in everything else that I have on my face, I will list it down in the description bar, but there will also be a full tutorial at a future date on my channel covering everything on my face, so you guys stay tuned for that. And until the next one, I will see you later.